We present to you a recap of Older Woman Younger Man Affair movies 2020 to 2021 #2B, and if you are interested, be sure to watch till the end of this video, but first, let us take a sneak peek.
I'm Ian.
I'm Kathy.
It's nice to meet you, Kathy. You want to join me?
I don't normally...
What? Just two adults that are attracted to each other.
You know what the worst part of dying is, kid? It's being forgotten.
Je faisais pas semblant d'avoir 24 ans. J'avais 24 ans.
Je crois qu'il nous arrive quelque chose. Toi, t'as rencontré quelqu'un.
We hope you enjoy the following ranking. Kindly let us know your favorite in the comments section, and be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss out on the best movies. At number 10, Celle que vous croyez, 2019. Claire, a 50-year-old separated instructor, makes a phony Facebook profile of a 24-year elderly person. She discovers a photograph of a beautiful, youthful brunette on the web and uses it. She has made a totally anecdotal character. However, why? Initially, she did it to keep an eye on Ludo, her on and off sweetheart. Be that as it may, Ludo acknowledges companion demands from individuals he knows actually. Claire sends his dearest companion Alex a companion solicitation to get to Joe, and he acknowledges. The pair starts to trade messages, and their phony fellowship transforms into a phony relationship. Claire is enamored with Alex, and he is infatuated with her phony profile. Presently he needs to meet the 24-year-old magnificence he's been talking with. She designs a bustling position, proficient outings, and surprisingly an envious EX. The increasingly more infatuated they are, the more the circumstance gets intolerable. Claire is torn between the difficulty of this adoration and the agony of conceding her trickery and hazard losing it.
Oh, job.
I have a boyfriend. Let's just enjoy tonight and that's all.
I have a girlfriend now.
Is your girlfriend your left hand?
What if I had to choose which dessert I want to eat for the rest of my life?
You?
Pour des gens comme moi, c'est à la fois le naufrage et radeau. On surnage en virtuel.
At number 9, Oh Ramona. 2019, Oh Ramona follows the primary character Andre from his point of view while he ventures into adulthood and manages sentiment. Andre really likes the most smoking young lady in school, Ramona. Later on, another young lady Andre meets an extended getaway, Anemona, who is enchanted by his genuineness and dorkiness, and he winds up being conflicted between the two young ladies he loves. At number 8, Die Freund in meiner Mutter, 2019 TV movie. Jan experiences passionate feelings for a delightful young lady Rosalie, who he quickly views as the perfect lady as per the norms he set at age 12. In any case, she ends up being the admirer of his lesbian mother, Victoria. He is a fruitless bookshop and lives with Hannah, who utilizes the existence of this forlorn mother's kid for her own satire show. Everything turns out to be significantly more muddled when a mother needs her young child to give sperm to her darling so she can bring forth a child. He would be the dad and sibling of the child at a similar time.
17. 16. Vale, no me lo digas. No quiero saber. ¿Habrás tenido ya novias?
At number 7, The Double Plus 15, 2019. Anna is a 45-year-old specialist who appears to have achieved everything throughout everyday life. She is the mother of two youngsters, has a decent spouse, the perfect work, but everything produces horrendous weariness. Her life has finished in the propensity for a day-to-day existence in which her objectives have effectively been met. She starts to have an emergency in which she aches for the undertakings and fun of youth. It is there where Eric shows up. A minor teen stressed his future, vulnerability, instability, and dejection flood her musings. The need to escape from their particular daily routines and experience an encounter a long way from life upsetting joins them. They meet in a dating application, and both lie about their ages. When they meet up close and personal, regret and adrenaline start in equivalent parts. She finds that she can track down the agreement and the missing flash by talking for quite a long time with Eric. At number 6, Bastard, 2019. 17-year-old Don doesn't make some simple memories. His more seasoned sibling Robbie kicked the bucket in a mishap 2 years prior, leaving follows inside the family. Nina is secured at home. His dad, Philip, flees from work. When mother and child meet the destitute Raja, Nina smells a chance to make up for the shortfall in her life once more. Without counsel, she carries Raja into the house. Relations inside the family before long shrink, and brutality taint common security at the point when Don sees that the novice is acquiring and more control over his mom. He chomps into a secretive past. Before long, he starts to expect that the interloper conveys every one of the attributes of a mental case.
That's very helpful.
Vamos para que me
You okay? Somebody said pay me $20,000 to get them to Mexico.
At number 5, Dreamland, 2019. Academy Award registered candidate Margot Robbie, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, is awesome. IndieWire, in this amazing Hollywood Reporter romantic tale set in the midst of America's battle during the Great Depression. Eugene Evans, Finn Cole, Peaky Blinders, fantasies about getting away from his little Texas town when he finds an injured criminal bank looter, Robbie. Conflicted between guaranteeing the abundance for her catch and his developing appreciation for the enchanting lawbreaker, Eugene should settle on a choice that will always influence the existences of everybody he's consistently adored. Travis Fimmel, Warcraft, Carrie Condon, Avengers, Infinity War, Darby Camp, Big Little Lies, and Lola Kirk, American Made, likewise star in this wonderfully short story about growing up, IndieWire. At number 4, Counsel, 2019. An alpha female lawyer convolutes her expert and individual life when she succumbs to a client.
You must have every boy in the neighborhood working for you.
Landscaping isn't the only service that the boys provide.
He calls. You might be interested in hiring me to work.
I would prefer it if you didn't spend any time with him. You want me to stay away from the one person who's gone out of their way to be nice to me? At number 3, Purity Falls, 2019. It should be a new beginning. 1 year after the deficiency of her significant other, Nicole settles with her young grown-up youngsters Justine and Jason in Purity Falls. To begin with, the family is welcomed by a warm, gladly received. Particularly their rich neighbor Courtney appears to be really decent, rapidly setting up Jason with unspecialized temp jobs to help the family pay. However, Nicole before long notices that something is wrong, with her child leaving and returning at dubiously late hours. At the point when a youthful neighbor suffocates in a pool, things begin to get hazardous. Something isn't directly with the quite cordial Courtney, who appears to have a hold on her child. Before long, Nicole reveals the criminal underside of Purity Falls' healthy rural veneer that will compromise the entirety of their lives. At number 2, The French Teacher, 2019. Cleo, a moderately aged educator who is wrestling with confounded individual quandaries. Reluctantly, she starts an undertaking with Matthew, one of her understudies, a large portion of her age. After her dad's demise, her girl Sophie gets back from New York to remain with her. The generally loaded connection between mother and girl is strengthened when a triangle arises between Cleo, Sophie, and Matthew. Since quite a while ago, covered family issues are uncovered in this intricate, between-generational dramatization, the present slams into the past. At number 1, Sleeping with My Student, 2019. New school director and single-parent Kathy finds her excursion through enchanting 18-year-old Ian was no mishap when he moves to her school focusing on Kathy and her young little girl Bree in a lethal plan. Ian needs vengeance as he trusts Kathy is answerable for separating his family, eventually prompting his dad's passing. Kathy should rapidly uncover Ian's thought processes if she desires to shield herself and Bree from his risky threats. Subscribe now and check out for our next video.